Hello, dear students. Welcome to massive open online course English for Mining Engineering. Module 1 Rocks of the Earth's Crust and Useful Minerals. Module 1 studies Mineral Deposits, Part 1, Part 2, Weathering, Metamorphic Rocks, Grammar, the passive voice, Types of Graphs, Line Graph. The course was created by Senior Teacher of Foreign Languages Department, Master of Economic Sciences, Yarema Tatiana Vladimirovna. So let's look at Module 1 contents. Unit 1 Mineral Deposits 1.1 Minerals and their properties 1.2 Metallic and non-metallic minerals 1.3 Rocks classification of the Earth's crust. Unit 2 Mineral Deposits 2.1 Formation of mineral deposits 2.2 Mineral resources 2.3 The main mineral resources of the world. Unit 3 Weathering 3.1 What is weathering? 3.2 Types of weathering 3.4 Physical weathering 3.5 Chemical weathering. Unit 5 Metamorphic rocks 4.1 What is metamorphism? Types of metamorphism 4.2 Agents of metamorphism 4.3 Metamorphic rocks and their types 4.2 4 Common types, examples of metamorphic rocks. Unit 5 Grammar, the passive voice 5.1 What is passive voice? Use of the passive voice 5.2 The passive voice in simple tenses 5.3 The passive voice in continuous tenses 5.4 The passive voice in perfect tenses 5.5 Passive modals. So, the final unit, types of graphs, line graphs. 6.1 What are graphs? Types of graphs. 6.2 Line graph definition. 6.3 Types of line graphs. 6.4 Components of a line graph. 6.5 Line graph vocabulary. 6.6 Structure of line graph. Writing task. 6.7 Line graph model answer. Okay, let's study Model 1 Rocks of the Earth's crust and useful minerals. Unit 1 Mineral deposits. Minerals and their properties. Minerals that make up the rocks are inorganic substances which occur naturally and have a definite chemical composition and physical properties, which vary within known limits. The major properties which are used for identification purposes are color, shape, crystal form, where available, although most minerals do not show well-developed crystals. 4. Cleavage, which is a property of minerals to split along one or more series of parallel planes. 5. Specific gravity. 6. Hardness, which refers to the ability of minerals to stretch or to be stretched. And 7. Luster, which is described in such terms as metallic, glassy, and etc. Of these diagnostic properties, color is perhaps the least useful. The mineral quartz, for example, may have colors ranging from dark gray to green. These color variations are apparently caused by the presence of minor amounts of materials. Cleavage, on the other hand, is one of the most diagnostically useful mineralogical properties that are repeated throughout the minerals. 1.2 Metallic and non-metallic minerals. Minerals of use to man can be grouped into broad categories. 1. Metallic and 2. Non-metallic minerals. Metallic minerals. Metallic minerals refer to those minerals which contain one or more metallic elements. The metallic minerals are good conductors of heat and electricity. They are generally solid and have shines or luster of their own. They are ductile and malleable. They are described by different physical properties such as crystal structure, luster, hardness, color, fracture, and more. Iron, copper, bauxite, tin, manganese are some examples. They are also used in many different fields, such as manufacturing, construction, engineering, technology, and science. Metallic minerals contain metal content and can be subdivided into 3 types. 1. Precious metals, gold, silver, platinum, etc. 2. Ferrous metals. Iron and other metals often mix with iron to form various kinds of steel. 3. Non-ferrous metals include metals like copper, lead, zinc, tin, aluminum, and etc. Non-metallic minerals. Non-metallic minerals are minerals that do not contain metal elements. They are typically found in sedimentary rocks and young folded mountains. Non-metallic minerals reserves consist of stone, quarries, and clay and sand pits, chemical and fertilizer, mineral deposits, salt deposits, deposits of quartz, gypsum, natural gemstones, asphalt, bituminum, peat, and other non-metallic minerals, other than coal and petroleum. These minerals do not include metal content. Sulfur, phosphates, and nitrates are examples of non-metallic minerals. Cement is a mixture of non-metallic minerals. 1.3. Rock classification of the Earth's crust. The Earth's crust consists of igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rocks. The main difference between igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rocks is the way that they are formed and their various textures. Let's look at the table. Igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are formed when magma or molten rocks cool down and become solid. High temperatures inside the crust of the Earth cause rocks to melt, and this substance is known as magma. Sedimentary rocks. They are usually formed by sedimentation of the Earth's material, and this normally occurs inside water bodies. The Earth's material is constantly exposed to erosion and weathering, and resulting accumulated loose particles eventually settle and form sedimentary rocks. Metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks are the result of the transformation of other rocks. Rocks that are subjected to intense heat and pressure change their original shape and form and become metamorphic rocks. This change in shape is referred to as metamorphism. We can classify minerals on the basis of the geologic processes that have created them: igneous activity, weathering, sedimentation, formation of the organic rock masses. Most minerals are compound of several elements, and it is rare to find pure elements occurring naturally. Elemental composition of the Earth's crust is mostly based on igneous and sedimentary rocks. Such elements as oxygen, silicon, titanium, aluminum, iron, magnesium, calcium, sodium, potassium, and hydrogen make up more than 99% by weight of all the rock-forming minerals. Of these, aluminum, iron, and magnesium are industrial metals. The other metals are presented in small quantities, mostly in igneous rocks. So, dear students, that's all for today. On the next lesson, we are going to speak about formation and groups of mineral deposits. So, thank you very much for your attention. I wish you all the best. Goodbye.